2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The skyline of downtown Toronto really looking wonderful tonight. It's a beautiful evening here on the shores of Lake Ontario. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise, and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. Simmons is out there with Durant. Then it's Curry. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Irving in at the point. And for Toronto, guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the three spot. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I have ever played alongside. And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Van Vliet against Irving. This is it to Drummond. The kick out to Irving. Curry against Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. And on the way from Irving for three. Goes back up. Indeed, Drummond drops it in.
Andre Drummond using his size and athleticism to create a scoring opportunity off the miss.
To the middle. And finished off by Siakam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving with it, and now by Barnes, and Durant gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Van Vliet trying to break free.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Anunoby. Curry, good.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign. If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Over Irving. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
And Irving with the basket on the assist from Simmons. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, we got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Here's Curry following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Durant for three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Trent. Pass to Barnes. Siakam trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go. Van Vliet against Irving. Outside, KD. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Here's Anunoby. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Brooklyn leading by 3. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Simmons on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Irving surveying the floor. On its way from Curry for 2. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. 1:51 left to play in the first. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. And the pass to Siakam. And yes, it's good.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
Irving against Anunoby. Durant in the corner. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. 1:20 left in the first. Irving against Van Vliet. And the shot goes down.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Right side Simmons. Outside Irving. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Van Vliet on the wing. Driving in. Tries again. Trent can't hit.
Ooh, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Curry finds Irving. Back to Curry. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 6. Van Vliet outside. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Irving against Van Vliet. Irving passes to Durant. Kept alive. And Drummond kicks to KD. Curry on the wing. Shoots over Van Vliet. And that one released in time, but no good. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Nets leading by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. He details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practice.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hand.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Toronto right now, they've got Achua. Also, Khem Birch out there. And it's Flynn in at the point guard. No good. That would have tied it. The Nets with the lead. Harris outside. They swipe it. Outside Flynn. To the inside. Left block shot on the way. They get it back. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
The first one falls. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Passes to Mikhailuk. Rebounded by the Nets. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Outside Griffin. Harris passes to Mills. Clock at 6. Driving the lane. Second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Griffin. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
The incredible energy of Blake Griffin. Skilled at sticking with plays and finishing them off.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Brooklyn leading by 6. Now Mills. Here's Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. Brown kicks to Mills. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Mills has got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Though he's become a more complete player, Patty Mills' calling card is still the deep ball.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back.